and gentlemen,
I am back.
So hi all, myself Nitin, and today onwards we are starting a tutorial series through Triangle Media YouTube channel, and of course, around from last 3-4 years, I'm planning to do a tutorial series through YouTube, and now it's that time came. Today we are discussing about Photoshop, the first chapter. The detailing will be about first we will be go with the interface tools. Then we'll go with small lessons. That's what I am planning. So I hope all of you will be with me. Photoshop, it is a image editing tool which is developed by John Knoll and Thomas Knoll. And in 1990, they given this software patent to Adobe, and Adobe had released Photoshop 1.0 in 1990. So guys, once you open Photoshop, you will get a interface like this, and yes, I am using Photoshop 2022 version. If you are a beginner, of course you have to watch this episode full. So first thing you want to know it is the interface. Like every software, it having a title bar, oriented menu bar, and also in the right side you can see a minimize, maximize or restore and close button, and just below that you can see the Photoshop interface with a welcome screen. You can see drag and drop a file or select one from your computer to get started, or you can just directly go through new file and you can create a new file, a new canvas for your works. And you can, or even you can open a document which you already created, or you can open a image file, or even a video you can open over here. Okay, fine. So first thing we want to learn it is how to create a canvas which is good for creating our works. Okay, so we will just go to file, new. In this you can see recently opened documents, saved documents, photo paper sizes, print paper sizes, art and illustration sizes, web, mobile, film and video, like this. So recently opened sizes you can see already. If you click on saved, nothing is there. Why? Because I didn't save any templates. So then photo paper sizes in the sense the photos paper which we use for printing the photos, print paper sizes, art and illustration sizes, web, mobile phone UI sizes, film and video sizes. These are the sizes available. So as of now, for as a beginner, we'll go to print, we'll take an A4 sheet, and in the right side you can get the naming pattern. In this naming pattern, of course, you have to tell about create the name for this document. So name for this document in the sense, as I said, always give a underscore if your name, the document name, having two or more parts. For example, my part, it is my name, it is class 01 I given. So you can see class is one part, 01 is second part, so it is divided in between with a underscore. This is one of the very professional method you have to follow when you are going with a company too. Then of course, as the paper size is selected is A4, you can see the width also came in 210 millimeter and height is coming in 297 millimeter. So of course you can change these units. The millimeters you can change to pixels, inches, centimeters, millimeters, points, because like that. So default, as I am selecting centimeters. I hope everyone is comfortable with centimeters. And you can see the orientation is coming in portrait or landscape. So portrait means you can see that you need the paper, you need the canvas in vertical or horizontal, that is orientation. And artboard, this is a new option came in CC versions, Creative Cloud versions of Photoshop. That means in one document itself multiple canvases you can create. That's what. And after that you can see resolution. So normally resolution in the sense the total number of pixels in a unit area. So normally 72 is the value we will give for resolution as for the web designing, and 300 we will give for the digital or printed designs to get the higher quality. So what do you mean by this pixels? So normally when you are opening and zooming a picture more than 300%, you will get some small colored squares. That squares are called pixels. That means the pixels are the basic building unit of every image or every videos. That's what. Then color modes. Photoshop is based on 5 color modes normally. So it will be working in bitmap, which is one of the very low quality color mode. Grayscale we will use for black and white image editing. RGB we will use for the digital work, digital sharing, digital designs. That means after completing your works and all, you are sharing through any digital devices like mobile phone and mobile phone oriented apps, even tablets, monitors, computers, any digital devices you are following, of course RGB to be used. But in case you are going for printing, of course CMYK color only you should use. Cyan, magenta, yellow and black. K means key color, black. And the lab color, which is one of the very highest quality color mode we will use for movie editing, movie titles and all. So as of now default I am using RGB color only. Then background content, of course, once you selected A4 and after creating the A4 sheet, which will be the background color we required. So as of now I am selecting white. You have some other colors also, white, black, background color, transparent, custom, etc. And you can select custom colors from here. And click on create. Yeah, your document is created. Yes, so this is your empty canvas which will make you to create wonders. Okay, fine. As I said, Photoshop interface I am going to explain now. So as like every software, it having a title oriented menu bar, and in the right side you can see minimize, maximize, restore and close. Just below that you can see a standard toolbar which has the options related to the tools which is available in the left side. You can see many tools are there. The tools oriented options will be coming on the standard toolbar. And right side, which is very much important, the layer palette is very much important. There are many other palettes are there or docks are there. DOCKS, docks. Maybe my pronunciation is not that much great, but docks are there, or otherwise palettes are there. In this very much important palette is layers. Sometimes layers are missing, like this means you can press function key F7 for showing that. Layers is very much important. I'll tell you that why layers are important and all. Yes. Of course, I just want to say, now we said how to create a document. So how we will save this document? Go to file, save as, or shift control S is the shortcut. Just go to where you want to save. I am saving in my pictures, and there I given already the name class 1 in the PSD format, Photoshop document format. I am saving. Done. Now if you want to open a picture, you can just go to file, open, or control O is the shortcut. You can open any picture which you require. For I am just opening one of my picture. Yes, it is opened. Now we are going to deal with the tools in Photoshop. You can see that once you open a document, it will be separately opened as in the document tab. So our first document which we created is there, which we opened also there. Fine. My first tool in the toolbar of Photoshop, it is move tool. V is the shortcut which will help us to move anything from one place to another. Suppose this picture I want to move to the document which I created. So simply drag it. At that time it won't move. Why? Because it's a separate document and the layer is locked. So click on this convert to normal layer and simply move it. You can move it. And this move tool will help you to scale, to move, and to rotate. If you want angle wise rotation, you can hold the shift key and rotate. So it is coming in 0, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, like that 15 basis angle it is coming. And of course, I'm just coming back to that picture. The first selection tool in our category, it is rectangular marquee tool. Yes, to select Simply drag with your mouse to select in a rectangular shape. If the selection to be little bit moved left or right or top to bottom, use the same tool and you can move it. And if you want to expand this selection, right click, you will get an option called transform selection and you can transform the selection. And if you want to minimize the selection again, you can right click transform selection and you can press alt key for equalized scaling and you can adjust it and double click it. Double click or press enter, that's fine, no issues. And now the selected portion, if I want to copy, press Ctrl J. So you can see that in the layer palette, that selected area is copied to a new layer. Now you can go to move tool, V is the shortcut, and you can move this to anywhere we require. So only that selected portion had came. Then of course in this document this copies use it's over, so I'll throw it out. We are Indians now, so after the use we will throw it out. Just joking. Fine. Next it is in the same selection tools, rectangular marquee tool, the next tool which is called elliptical marquee tool. That means we can select in elliptical shapes. If you need a perfect circle while dragging, if you hold the shift key, it will make a perfect circle and you can move it anywhere. I mean the selection we can move it anywhere. If you want to make a copy of the selection, just press Ctrl J. Yes, see the magic, the selected area copied to a new layer. So just use your move tool and you can move it anywhere we required. I delete it. And next it is single row marquee tool. Most of the tutorials, maybe some people didn't explain about this, but I am explaining this. Single row marquee tool which help you to select a single row from a picture. And if you copy it, we can't see that, it's a very thin line. So I'll use my move tool, hold the shift key and simply drag it. So you can see that area colors will be expanded. So you can use this backgrounds, extended lines and all, you can use as a background for some images and all. It's up to you, your creativity that it is. So like this and all, I can use it. Same way, I have single column marquee tool also, which will help you to select a particular column of the image, and you can use the Ctrl J for copying that area. It is copied, and you can use the move tool and hold the shift key and drag it. So that area colors is expanded, and you can use move to anywhere, and you can use it as a background or something like a curtain background or something. Then of course I have the next set of selection tools which is called lasso tool. Lasso tool is nothing but it's a free selection tool. That means it's rest of the all tools are not paid. I mean free selection in the sense using your mouse, like how you want to control, you can draw it in any shape you can draw, and you can press Ctrl J for copying that, and you can use your move tool to move it anywhere we require. Done. And we have another tool, polygonal lasso tool, which will help you to select anything in a polygonal shapes. Polygons means it starts from triangle, rectangle, square, pentagon, hexagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon. All these polygons we can select it. For example, I need to select in a way of a pentagon, so I select it like this. So 5-sided, it's a pentagon. So I select it and I press Ctrl J, it is copied, and I can move this to anywhere I required. Or if you want to select in a triangular shape, same polygon tool, select in a triangular shape, and I press Ctrl J for copy, and I can move this to anywhere we required. Then we have a magnetic lasso. So if your image having any object having a very sharp edges, you can simply start from a point and it will follow through the edges. So you can easily select a person or an object from a picture using this tool. but if the picture is blurred, edges is blurred and all, you will get like a rat bites in the edges, so that's not a good thing. We have many special selection tools are there, but in case of emergencies and all, you can use this. Okay, it's selected, but some portion it's not selected properly. So what I'll do is, I'll just simply select lasso tool, hold the shift key and simply draw that area. That area will be added to the selection. If you want to minus any area, you can press alt key and just just draw that area, it will be minused. Shift key is for adding and alt key is for minusing. That's a concept. Done. So I can press Ctrl J for copying it, and I can move using move tool to anywhere I required. Then of course the next thing it is, next set of tool, it is object selection tool. This is a new tool introduced in Photoshop. Simply drag on an object, computer will automatically make the selection on that. So you have to wait for some time, of course. Yes, yeah, see how neatly it got selected. Just press Ctrl J for copying it. Yes, and you can use the move tool to move this anywhere we require. Done. Then we have the next tool, quick selection. Quick selection, actually it comes with a rounded edge shape. So you can see here, if you want to increase or decrease the size of this one, you can use open bracket, open square bracket for reducing size, or closed square bracket is for increasing size. Simply drag on the object or the person which we want to select from a picture. You can select it, but here also unwanted areas got selected. You can press alt key simply and you can just drag out that portion. So simple. So why this unwanted portion is getting selected? Because the edges are not proper or edges are blurred out. Because I am using a WhatsApp image, so that's why. So shift is for adding selection and alt is for minusing selection. I can press Ctrl J after selection. That selected area become copied to a new layer and I can use it anywhere I require. Again, we have the last tool for today's lesson, that is magic wand tool. As the name represents, any particular colored area we want to select in a single click. Suppose I want to select this lines. I simply click on that lines. That color where and all is available, it got selected. But if we can increase this selection by increasing the tolerance value at the top, I'm just increasing to 50 and simply clicking, so automatically that colored area got selected. Okay, I can press Ctrl J and you can copy this designs anywhere we required. You can copy any layer by using Ctrl J, or you can press alt key and drag it. That also will make a copy. Fine. So I hope today it's a very small lesson, just a few tools only we explained. Why? Because you should not get bored. You should feel happy you learned something today, like that feel should come. So that's why we are not lagging or we are not taking too much things to make over pressured you. So best thing it is, learn these tools thoroughly and then we'll go to lessons. Of course, I hope all of you will practice this, and again next day we'll come with the next topic, the balance tools and all. Till then, tata bye bye. So watch this tutorial, learn this, like and subscribe, share to your friends too. Don't forget. Here's Nitin and I'm here to help you with the tutorial series, and anytime you can contact me on this number 797-594-3596 and my country code is +91 India. You can contact anytime for any helps during Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, Dreamweaver or Premiere Pro, After Effects, FCP, DaVinci Resolve, 3ds Max, Blender, Maya, any 3D, 2D softwares related doubts, you can contact me anytime. So till then, tomorrow we'll see. Tada, bye bye. Have a nice sleep to all. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am back.